Hi everyone, it's Mike.
And Ravin.
And we're about to play another game of Star Wars Legion. This time we have 500 points each.
Yep.
Got some new stuff to show.
Yep.
But before we start, we're going to show the giveaway that we're going to do. So we'll be giving away November 1st Pike Syndicate Foot Soldiers box.
Yeah.
That comes with 7 Pikes. I think there's actually 8 in there when you build them. When I built the Shadow Collective, there was 8. But I don't know if there's 7 in this one. That's the back of them.
Very cool.
Ravin actually has hers. She's going to be using them today.
Yes, I am.
Painted up too. And all you have to do to enter is say, I like Pikes, or I like Star Wars, or Star Wars Legion.
Yep.
And you have to be a subscriber also.
Yep.
And just comment on this video, or we just put up the video for the competition and the rules for it too.
Yes.
So.
You could also tell us about something that you're excited about coming out for Star Wars, or a unit you like. Because we always like to hear what everybody
Yeah, we want to get the Mandalorian and Goku, but we couldn't get them yet.
Yeah, but we're waiting on him, and of course the Ewoks, and we were also interested in Cad. I keep calling
Cad
Bane.
Yeah, we wanted with the Clone Wars. So.
Yeah,
so that's who we're using. We'll show what I'm using and then what Raven's using. Okay. So I'm bringing Darth Vader with me, and I got anger this time, and I'm taking force reflexes this time, so I can actually dodge better now.
Cool.
Instead of running into shots. Still got Saber Throw.
Sounds good.
I'm going to use the Black Suns from the Shadow Collective, and I got the Magdet Enforcer, too, that he throws grenades to instead of the shotgun guy.
Oh, neat. Okay.
And I'm taking an extra Black Sun, too.
Yep.
I got a unit of the Stormtroopers with the rocket launcher there.
Cool.
And another unit of Stormtroopers with the DL-19.
Yep.
I got my bikes now here, too.
Cool.
So those are my command cards, too, for mine. I took some of Vader's, actually all of Vader's cards, and push, ambush. I took Discretion 2 from the Mercenary Shadow Collective.
Yeah.
And Standing Order. So those are my command cards. So for Raven, she got her Pikes.
Yep.
And she took the Sniper Rifle Pike too.
Yeah.
So
be cool to try him out. I'm excited. Your first time using him.
Oh, there he is right there.
And as a commander this time, I decided to try out Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
So we have him.
And you have Mind Trick, Force Reflexes like me, and Prepared Surprise, too.
Yep.
And then you just got
the regular Rebel Troopers. 2 units of the regular Rebel Troopers. This time they have targeting. One of them has targeting scopes. And the other one has... recon intel.
So they can scout ahead at the start.
Yeah, which is cool. And I also have the AT-RT. And R2-D2 and C-3PO, which I'm really excited to try out.
Yeah, we just got that with the Crass Pod there. We're not going to play that scenario yet. Maybe when we play a 800-point game, we'll do that one.
Yeah, but they have a lot of other cool stuff that comes with them specifically that I'm excited to try out. So we'll see how that goes.
And your command cards, you have Luke's command ones?
Yep, I have Luke's command ones, and I have some of R2-D2's command ones.
Yeah, all of them. You got
all of them. Okay.
Yeah, they have 3 each. So 3 for Luke, 3 for R2, and then every command gets standing orders.
Oh, right. Okay.
So we're going to set up the terrain and pick the scenario too.
Yep.
So we're going to pick how we're going to play the game too.
Yep.
And we both have 500 points. So we'll flip one of the tokens to see who gets to pick first.
Okay.
So that will be heads. That will be tails.
Okay.
So do you want to pick?
Heads.
Tails.
Okay.
So I'll do the first selection. So I'll be the blue player.
Okay.
So I do first. So I'll take first turn also.
Okay.
So we'll take the scenarios out. Shuffle those up. So we got key positions, breakthrough, recover the supplies, and intercept the transmission.
Okay.
The scenario. With the deployment. Long march, so we're playing the long way of the table. Major offensive.
Okay.
Disarray, or battle lines. And then for the conditions, rapid reinforcements.
Okay.
Hostile environment, limited visibility, and clear conditions. So I get to pick first. So I'm going to get rid of key positions. We have some terrain on there now, but not a lot. And I kind of want to get the next one, I think. So I'm going to pick that one.
Okay.
So now you get to choose one. You can pass or you can flip over one.
I think I'm going to flip that one.
I wanted that one. Okay. Then, so right now we're playing Breakthrough,
Yep.
Major Offensive, and Rapid Reinforcements. I'm going to get rid of Rapid Reinforcements because I don't want to bring in reinforcements right now.
Okay.
And then you get to pass or veto one.
I'm going to pass.
So we're going to play Breakthrough, Major Offensive, and Hostile Environment?
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the ones that we're playing.
Okay.
So we'll set up the terrain. Well, we already set up terrain. We'll set up the deployment and get the game ready.
Okay.
So we got our units deployed now.
Yep.
I got my force coming here. We're just going to do in the corners. We have to go to get victory points in my corner over here, deployment zone.
Yep.
And then in Raven's corner over there. So at the end of the game, anyone in our free range bubble on side, that's how you get victory points.
Is it anybody or is it the leader?
The unit leader.
Okay.
Says each of their unit leaders was in enemy deployment fit.
Okay.
So we're going to draw our priority cards.
Yes.
So we got our cards down?
Yep.
Okay.
So I picked Return of the Jedi, which is a 3, and you picked Standing Orders, which is a 4.
So you would get to do your command phase first.
Yes.
So what are you doing?
I'm doing Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Which is Luke Skywalker and 2 units. And Luke Skywalker, when he issues an order, gets a dodge token, and then units that are the 2 units that are in within 1 to 3 of him get to remove a suppression token.
Okay. So who you putting the commands on?
I have Luke Skywalker and one of the Rebel troop units and the ATRT. And I'm putting the rest of my tokens in the pool.
Okay. So you picked your units?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll pick mine.
Yep.
So I'm going to pick my unit of stormtroopers with the DLT.
Okay.
And that's who I'm going to give commands to.
Okay.
So you have the first player token.
Yep.
And you go first.
Okay, now, at the start of my activation phase, the Pikes have something called Independent Dodge 1.
Okay.
Which says at the start of the activation phase, if they don't have a order token, they get a dodge token.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm going to put a dodge token on
put it on the unit.
Yeah, on the unit. Oh, you want me to put it
on the unit leader.
Where is he? There he is. And they also have during the setup phase that you place an aim token on the card that they can spend whenever. That's one of their Pike Foot Soldier things.
That's a cachet when they do that. So
yeah, so I have that over here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move the ATRT.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate it. So we'll flip 2. So it would move there.
Okay, so it moved, and you gave an order to Luke. So
yes,
because of the card, he gets a dodge token, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to put the dodge token with him. And then I'm going to do my last thing with the ATRT.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to move it again. Right. Over here.
Okay. And remember, front facing is a thing with them too. So you want your guns in the front to face where you want them to shoot, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that was your turn?
Yep.
So the Black Sun Forces have independent aim. So if they don't have an order token, they get aim token.
Oh, cool.
So I'll give them an aim token.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate my stormtroopers that actually have an order token.
Cool.
So they have movement 2. So I'm actually going to move them.
Okay.
So he could get over the pipe, but that we're going to say is like the same. It's height 1, so it would lower your speed by 1.
Okay.
So I can't get over there actually.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop right up next to it.
Okay.
And these are heavy cover, and these will be light cover.
Okay.
Because that's a barricade they can hide behind. That's just the pillar, we'll say, right?
Right. Okay.
Okay. So he's just going to stop right at here.
Okay.
And everyone else is just going to follow suit right up against it. So the majority unit has light cover now.
Right. Okay.
That's the first activation. Their second is I'm going to shoot at the ATRT
Okay.
with my DLT-19
Okay.
because it's range 1 to 4. So I'm clearly in range for that.
Yeah.
And it's not like 40k other ones, like it's the half. I can see most of your unit over that.
Yeah.
I'm shooting through the escape pod and this, so you do have cover. And it doesn't stack. You don't get light cover. And we'll say this is heavy cover.
Okay.
Because of the, we'll figure there'd be smoke around it or whatever. And covers.
Right.
So you would have heavy cover for it.
Okay.
I'm not going to bother shooting the blaster rifles at it because you have armor. It's not going to do anything.
Okay.
So the DL-19 gets 2 red dice.
Okay.
A hit and a crit.
Okay.
So that turns into a hit. And impact 1. So when attacking a unit has armor, change 1 hit into a crit result. So that was actually a surge, not a crit. So one's a surge, one's a hit, one's a crit.
Okay.
So you have armor.
Yes.
But I have impact. So that doesn't go through your armor because you have armor. It only has impact 1.
Right. Okay.
So that goes through your armor because
Okay.
it has impact 1.
Okay.
You do have heavy cover, so you can get rid of that one anyway.
Right.
But you can't get rid of crits with cover.
Okay.
So you would have to roll defense dice.
Yeah. So I roll white defense dice. Nope.
So it takes a wound.
Okay.
And that's my go. So it goes over to you.
Yep. I'm going to activate this group of troopers.
Okay.
And they're going to move. Leader's the guy with the binoculars.
I forgot they moved 2, right?
Yep.
So you moved up. What are you going to do next?
And because I'm not quite in range, I'm going to give them a dodge token.
And they have nimble, so if they take a dodge token, if they use it, they get 1 back, right?
Yes.
That's
Both of the troopers all have that.
Okay, so it goes over to my turn?
Yep.
So I got to pick from the random pool. Because we have the mercenaries, the Shadow Collective, we already know that's your token. Once you have more Shadow Collectives, you'll be able to mix them up. But,
Yep.
so we know that's the one already. But
Yeah.
so I'm going to pick the Shadow Collective because we know
Okay.
that the Black Suns, actually.
Okay.
So the Black Suns are going to go. They have movement 2. So leader is just going to go up to the corner here.
Okay.
And their guns are only 1 to 2, and it's a black and white dice, but I don't have any impact, so I can't really hit anybody for who I am. I can hit the ATRT, but it's not going to do anything.
Okay.
And my grenades have impact 3, but they have to be range 1.
Ah, yeah.
So
Okay.
I think what they're going to do is do a second move.
Okay.
So I'm going to move them again. They have 2 movement, but they have to go over the terrain.
Okay.
So it only goes to 1 movement.
Okay.
So they're just going to go right over top.
Okay.
Because it's difficult terrain to go over
Right.
terrain, right?
Yep.
Unless you have abilities I can do. I think the Wookiees have it.
Ah, okay.
Let's look for aim token. And they've gone. So now it's over to you. So what are you going to do on your turn?
I am going to pick a random one from the pool.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick that one. So that's Troopers, right?
Nope, that's R2-D2.
Oh, that's R2-D2.
That's an operative one. We haven't used operatives yet.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. The two triangles, so you get to use R2.
C-3PO and R2.
He's cool that he could heal your AT-RT if you get close to it.
Yeah. I noticed C-3PO doesn't have a movement thing. Does he just...
He moves, because he's a companion, he moves at the speed of R2-D2.
Okay.
He's just basically following him around.
Okay. So, R2. I'm going to move him.
Oh, he only moves one?
Yeah.
I think there's cards that make him use his jetpacks and go faster and stuff.
There are. There's some of them are the operative cards.
Okay.
Operative cards. And then I'm going to move him again. Down here. Oh. Make sure it doesn't slide. And that's it for them.
Okay. So it goes over to my turn?
Yep.
So I'm going to pick my random.
Okay.
Which one? This one. Troopers.
Cool.
So those are my other stormtroopers.
Yep.
So that's the one with my rocket launcher. My rocket launcher, I can't use a weapon if I've moved in the same turn.
Okay.
But I'm going to move them anyway. So they're going to move. It's here. 2. So now that they moved, I can't use the rocket launcher.
Okay.
Because it's cumbersome.
Yeah.
But the one with the rocket launcher can still use his blaster instead of the rocket launcher.
Okay.
You don't have to. You can use either or weapon.
Okay.
They're just going to move again, and move right up to here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
I'm going to activate Luke Skywalker.
He's hiding over that rock.
So I'm going to flip and knock over a tree.
Okay.
I'm going to flip his card. Keep that dodge token with him for now. First thing he's going to do is move 2.
Okay.
So he will move over here. So he's going to move again.
Okay.
You were not in range for the Jedi mind trick.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to move right over here. And that's him.
Okay. So it goes over to me.
Yep.
So I'm gonna pick random. So I got either my bikes or Vader.
Okay.
Vader.
Cool.
So Vader gets to go. Don't know if I just sit there with Vader and let you come to my objective box.
I don't know. I don't know.
You can play it that way. No, I think he's gonna go forward.
Okay.
So a slow little movement of 1. It's gonna go 1 there.
Surprised he only moves 1.
Because if you move 2, it'd be pretty dangerous if you could move that far and do that much damage.
Oh, right. They had to do something.
I do have my saber throw, but you're not within 1 to 2.
Oh.
Throw. No. Throw my lightsaber all the way through that. No, that's not going to work. I also forgot he has improvised orders. So you had that with Leia last time. I took it with him this time. Yeah, I can pick 2 order tokens and choose 1 when I do that.
Oh, cool.
The same thing Leia had last game.
Right.
Played, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just the ability you can take. It's not a Jedi one or anything.
Oh, neat.
So you
Okay.
can actually have that. But I'm going to move him 1 again, and he's going to go up here. And he's done.
If he does throw his lightsaber and it ends up going through terrain or something, we have to paint lightsaber marks on it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And that's mine. Go. So it's over to you?
Yep.
So you have random. We know one's the Pike, so we know what the other one is because...
Yeah, and I'm going to pick the troopers.
Okay.
Actually.
So which troopers are going?
These.
Oh, those ones there. Those are the ones that have precision scopes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the ones with the aliens are the precision scope crew.
Yeah, and the precision scope, let me double check it.
You get...
Oh, aim token. It's
yeah.
about rerolling aim tokens. Okay. So, the first thing they're going to do, put the leader all the way back there. Okay.
Do you put your leader at the back?
Yep. We're going to make him move around the bush, or can he just go that way? He can go around the bush. So, around the bush for one.
Okay.
And then he's going to go this way.
Are you hiding over by the rock over here?
I'm not hiding, just moving.
Oh, okay.
So they did their 2 movement. So that's them. And your turn. You still have your bikes, right?
Yep. So last unit, my vehicles.
Yep.
So I didn't get to use my bikes last game. I get to use them this time.
Yeah.
So because they're so fast, they have cover 1. So they improve. They already have cover 1 when they're moving because they move so fast.
Yep.
And at the start of their turn, when moving, ignore a terrain height of 1, so they can just speed over terrain height. They don't have to worry about doing difficult terrain.
Yep.
And when you activate, perform a compulsory move. So I get a free move to start.
Cool.
And they move free. So
and it's a free full move.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they can get
They're way
far.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the unit leader is the guy with the arrow, facing backwards. So he's going to go.
Yeah, depending on what you were doing, you could get them.
There for what? That's my compulsory move.
Yeah.
Right? And I also have comm links with them, so they can get orders from far away from Vader, so I don't got to worry about being close.
Okay.
So this is their first move. Front to back. There.
Yep.
Even though he's turning to shoot what's behind him, his front facing is still this way.
Yeah, it's the front facing on the base.
Yes.
So, yeah, because that would be different if because he was facing backwards, he had to shoot backwards.
Well, they do have a holdout blaster for if they have another gun too, if they want.
Oh, okay.
If they get stuck in melee, they can do that. I think. No, it's only 1 to 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're going to shoot. They have a 1 to 3 blaster cannon.
Okay.
The leader has a direct line of sight right to your ATRT.
Yep.
And it's 1 to 3.
Okay.
And let's go for the ATRT. Yeah. Clearly in the front.
Yep.
So it's 1 red, 1 black, 1 white.
Oh, geez.
It has impact 1 fixed front. So that means I have to shoot from the front.
Right.
And there's 2 of them, so they get the same dice.
Okay.
Twice. So.
Uh-oh.
Surges? What do they do on surge? A surge is a normal hit for them.
Okay.
These are all normal, but that's normal. That's a crit.
Okay.
It's only impact 1, though. Each gun is impact 1, so I didn't have 2 crits. I could basically get 2 impacts here with each gun.
Okay.
But I only got 1 crit, so I only got through once. Because these all get eaten by your armor, right? Because
yes.
Normal hits. Yeah, armor, all normal hits are cancelled.
Okay.
So that crit goes through.
Okay.
So you have to roll a defense dice.
Yeah. 1 white.
You made it.
Yay.
So you're good. And vehicles don't take suppression.
Nope.
So the bikes don't take suppression either. Because they're vehicles too.
Right.
And that's my turn. So it's over to you.
Yep.
Okay, so you got your last unit to use.
Yep. My pikes.
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do with the pikes is we're going to move them they're going to move over here.
Okay.
I'll put the sniper dude. This will be the first time I've used these guys. They still have their dodge token. So,
At the end phase, they all get cleaned up, but
yes, because they have 1 to 4 range on that rifle, which is awesome.
yeah, I think it's 24 points. It's expensive to get it, but you can shoot for
So, but they would be shooting
from the leader too, not
Yeah.
from the gun.
They would be shooting not exactly through the ATRT, but past the ATRT. So it was,
So where's the unit leader? Right there. And who are you trying to shoot at? That's the main thing.
The Black Suns. Or I could. I'm going to shoot at your bikes. That's a better idea.
Okay.
1 red and 2 black. 1 red.
And I'm behind hard cover was half of the unit, right? Because only 2 of them, one's behind hard cover.
Right.
So I have hard cover. They would actually have already normal cover anyway because they're so fast. So they would get cover 1, but right now they have cover 2.
Okay.
I don't add another cover. They don't have cover 3. It's just at the max is 2.
Okay. So 1 red, 2 black. So that's 1 hit, and they have an aim token. So they're
You
going
gonna
to
use
use the aim token.
So you can re-roll up to 2 dice.
Okay, so I'm going to re-roll the 2 black.
Nice.
Okay,
You got a crit of it. So, and you also, does it have impact 1? I believe on that gun too.
Yes.
So what's it say?
Impact 1 while attacking a unit that has armor. Change up to 1 hit result to a crit.
So it has to have armor to be able to switch it.
Yes.
I don't have armor
Okay.
on the bikes. So that's still a normal hit.
Yeah.
So the cover gets rid of that first one.
Okay.
Not the crit though, because I can't get rid of the crit. So the crit goes through.
Yeah, so let me get rid of this blank one.
And that's all. It just has impact, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll roll my defense dice.
Okay.
Oh, the bikes have white. I didn't know what kind of armor they have, so they have white dice.
Okay.
So 1 hit. Nope. So they take 1 wound.
Okay.
Put it on. Yep. Each bike has 3 wounds.
Okay.
So once you do 3 wounds to one gets off the board.
Okay.
And, they're a vehicle, so they don't take suppression. Weird.
Right.
Okay.
So that was me.
And that's the turn. Yeah, so it's cleanup. So we're going to remove all the tokens. It will become turn 2, so I'll get the marker.
Yep.
We'll do cleanup, and then we'll pick our cards.
Okay.
So we did cleanup, and it's turn 2.
Yep.
So let's see who gets priority this turn. You want to flip the cards?
I picked Smokescreen,
Oh, let's
retake R2D2, and you picked New Ways to Motivate Them.
And that's 2
And
pips.
that's
So
2 pips.
I'll go first, and I pick 2 units.
Yeah.
Picked my 2 orders for the Stormtroopers and the Black Suns.
Yep.
And then you have yours on R2 and your troopers.
Yes.
And I have New Ways to Motivate Them. So when a friendly non-Darth Vader trooper unit with a face-up order token activates, it may suffer 1 wound to perform 1 free action.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate the Black Suns now.
Okay.
So when it activates and it's face up, I can give them a wound and they get a free action.
Okay.
It's not move, it's just free action.
Okay.
So I'm going to kill off a normal one
Okay.
and they get a free action. So the free action they're going to take is to move. So they're going to move 2.
Okay.
So from the unit leader, I'll move this right here. Right there. He's not in base contact with you, so they're not in melee yet.
Okay.
We didn't get to melee in the last game, right?
No, we didn't.
These are actually decent fighters, too. They have martial arts, so it's 1 red dice they get to attack with, too.
Oh, nice.
So I'll go there. So that was their free move from taking a wound. Now they're going to activate.
Okay.
So the first thing they're going to do is you can't shoot because they're going to aim.
Okay.
And then they're going to shoot. You can split fire in this game too.
Okay.
So if you have 2 weapons, because I have the Black Force Enforcers, Black Sun Enforcers with their double blaster.
Okay.
They can shoot those guns somewhere, and then the Magnet Enforcer can throw his grenades somewhere else.
Okay.
It's just 2 different attack pools, 2 different attacks.
Right.
But if I do that, you can't use... I don't think you can use the aim token for separate attacks. So I can't use the aim token to attack the AT-RT and the Rebels. I got to pick which one I'm going to use it on.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to split the fire from it. So they're going to shoot at the Rebels. He is going to throw the Magnet there.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the aim token when I throw the grenade.
All right.
It may if it doesn't work out the way I plan.
Okay.
Because the Magnet Enforcer is range 1, and it has blast. Ooh, or is it Trooper's a better choice? Because if I do, yeah, I'm gonna shoot everything at those Troopers.
Okay.
I'm gonna ignore the AT-RT.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do 3 black dice for the Magnet, and that's blast and ignores cover.
Okay.
So you already have, I'd be shooting through hard cover there, so you'd have cover 2, but it doesn't have, it ignores your cover.
Right. Okay.
So I'll do that one first, because I'll shoot the guns after.
Okay.
So this is for the Magnet. Swords. They're sword. Oh, they don't have anything for swords for offense or defense.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to use my M token.
Yep.
That's my dodge token they have in storage. And re-roll 2 dice. They have precise, so when you spend an aim token, I can roll 1 additional dice.
Okay.
So I roll 3 dice.
Okay.
There we go. Searches are nothing. So that ignores cover. So
Okay.
what dice do the Rebels have? I think they have white dice, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll my 2 white dice.
Do they search on defense? That's right?
Yes, they do.
So that turns into defense?
Yep. So they made 1 save.
Yeah, and I ignored their cover, so you wouldn't be able to block them.
Right.
Those 2 anyway.
Yep.
So I killed one of them.
Okay. So we'll take that 1. Put him here.
And now I'm going to shoot with the double blaster. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 double blasters there.
Okay.
So I get a black and a white dice for each one.
Okay.
I already used my aim token.
Yep.
Oh, that's a lot. So 3 hit.
Okay.
So you get, now these you can use cover for. So you can use your cover for those 2 because I'm shooting through the barricade, right?
Right.
So you only have to roll 1 defense die. No,
nope.
So another one dies.
Yeah. 1 more off the back.
Now it was 2 different attack profiles that went on them, but it was the same target, so they get 1 suppressant token. They don't get 2 suppressant tokens, 1 from the grenade, 1 from the gun.
Ah.
It's just 1 suppressant token.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, did they have a dodge on them too?
No.
Oh no, it cleared. I forgot. Yeah, at the end you did put a dodge on somebody, but it got cleared. Right?
Yes, it did.
And then the Pikes have the dodge token in. Well, no, they have an aim.
No, Luke has a dodge token in storage.
I know. I saw a dodge token over there.
Yeah.
And they aimed, they shot, and they did their free move. So they're done. So it goes over to you.
Yep. I'm going to activate the trooper unit.
Okay.
And because of this card,
yeah.
When with R2D2, when the order is issued to a friendly trooper unit, it may perform a speed 1 move.
Does it say a free move or a speed?
It may perform a speed 1 move.
Okay.
When it issues the order.
Okay, so you do a speed 1 move.
Yeah, so it's not quite a full 1, but they're going to move right up here.
So if the majority of the units behind them, yep. So now they're up to the. Okay.
And then at the start of the activation phase,
okay,
R2 may perform the following.
Okay.
And it's smoke 1. Place 1 smoke token within range 1, and in line of sight of your unit leader.
So the unit leader is, I don't know why it said that unit leader, but the unit leader is R2 because he's the unit leader of that. So
Okay.
you would put the token?
Yeah.
Range 1, so.
Because I didn't move R2 yet.
That's movement 1.
Ah, range 1. Sorry. So, oh yeah, that'll be good. So, I'm going to put the token here.
Okay.
And we have this lovely little ball of smoke. It's going to go there.
Okay.
So, the move one that they did was part of that card, so it doesn't count for their activation.
And now when they activate, they have to rally because they have a suppression token.
Yes.
So you have to roll 1 white dice.
Okay.
And see if they rally. If you get a shield or a surge, they rally.
Okay.
Nope. No. So now they're suppressed, so they have 1 less action they can do. Okay. But they have an added to their cover. So they have cover 1 now.
Okay.
And they're behind the barricade anyway, so.
Okay.
But if they were out in the open, they would have cover 1.
Okay. So they're going to shoot their blaster rifles at the Black Suns.
Okay, now you did smoke, so what does smoke do to? So the smoke improves the cover by anyone that's in range 1 of the smoke. So everyone then that bubbles around there is covered in smoke now.
Yeah, it's almost like a range 1 bubble around.
Yeah, so Luke, the Rebels.
Yeah, Luke's in it too.
Yeah, the ATRT and the Black Suns.
Okay, but I'm still going to shoot at the Black Suns anyway.
Okay, so right now they have cover 1 because of the smoke.
Right.
And you're right up against the barricade, so you're not shooting past the barricade, so it's not in your way.
Right.
If you were not right up at the barricade, it would be in your way, and you'd have to shoot through hard cover.
Okay. So I do black dice with their blasters for the troopers.
They have 1 black dice each?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because they don't have any upgrades with that unit this time.
So I got 3 black. I got 2 hits.
Nice. So the Black Suns have armor, so they're like stormtroopers, so they roll red dice, actually.
Woo.
So 2 hit. Oh, I have cover 1 because of the smoke. Mm-hmm. So that's a miss. I'm going to get rid of that one.
Okay.
I do have a dodge token stored if I want to use it.
Okay.
But I just got to roll 1. No. Yeah, let's use my dodge token. In my Black Sun Enforcer, you get a dodge token if you take an extra one, so I'm going to use it now.
Okay.
I get to reroll. Saved.
Awesome.
So you did hit. You still get suppressed, even if you missed, because you still shot at them.
Yeah.
So they're still suppressed. So right now my cover is 2, because I have smoke and I'm suppressed.
Okay.
And they can only do one thing because they were suppressed, right?
Yes. So now it's your turn.
Okay. If you have double your suppression, then you have to test for panic. You get panicked and you move towards the board edge. You basically run off the board.
Right.
If you're near your unit leader, you could use his courage.
Right.
Bad thing about mercenaries is they can't use Vader's courage.
Right. Pikes can't use Luke's either.
No. Okay, so it's my activation now.
Yep.
I'm going to activate these stormtroopers.
Okay.
So, same with new ways to motivate them. I can give a wound that it can perform a free action.
Okay.
So, I'm going to give a wound to 1.
Okay.
And their free action is to move over the barricade.
Okay.
So they normally move 2, but it's terrain to move over.
Yeah.
Difficult, so they're just going to move 1 right there. So that was their free action.
Yep.
Now they have 2 other actions. Okay, so they're going to move again.
Okay.
So they move 2. They're coming. Okay. the last thing they're going to do, I'm going to shoot an R2-D2.
Okay.
So it's the blaster rifles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 white dice. And the DLT-19, so 2 red. I don't have a name token or anything.
Because is R2 in the one bubble cover, or is he just out of it?
No, he was out of it.
Okay.
Luke's in it. That's why I'm not shooting at Luke or anyone else.
Okay.
So I'm shooting at, and from the unit leader, it's right at R2.
Okay.
So, oh, so crit. That was a crit. Hit, and they surge on attack, so that's a hit. So 3 hits. Now we haven't used R2 before. Do you want to see what his stats are? Yeah. Okay, so I got 3 hits on you, and one's a crit. Yeah. You don't have armor or anything on R2?
No.
But you roll white dice,
yes,
right? Okay.
3. And he turns surges into shields.
So you take 2 wounds.
Yes.
And R2 has 4 wounds, right?
Yes, he does.
And you would get a suppression token too?
Yep. That's these ones, right? Yep.
And he has a cool rule when he's suppressed. What happens when he's suppressed?
R2 has a rule called inconspicuous. When an enemy unit performs an attack, if you have at least 1 suppression token, it must attack another unit if able. During your rally step, you may choose not to remove your suppression tokens.
Yeah. So you can choose if you want them not to shoot at you or not if you keep your suppression tokens, right?
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that was my turn.
Yep.
And now it's over to you.
And I'm going to activate R2-D2.
So you have to rally first.
Yep. So I gotta roll a white dice.
A white die for each suppression token on them. So there's only 1 on there. Oh, are you going to choose to roll it to get it off? If you have 1 on, I can't target them anymore because of that rule, right? Unless you use C-3PO's rule where he can distract them and then you lose that ability and then you have to shoot at them.
No, I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to move them.
Okay.
This time. R2, though, only moves 1. So, I'm going to move them out of the way. They're going to go over here with Luke. There we go.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Oh, yeah, because you can only do 1 thing because you're suppressed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they're done? So
Yes.
It's over to me. I am going to activate my... Oh, I can't. I got to do random. So used to picking them. I have to pick random because I can't pick my bikes.
Right.
So, random. Leader. Darth Vader.
Okay.
So, Vader's going to go. Oh, I'm going to actually use improvised orders this time. I don't know if I'm going to use it next time, but we'll see. If I have more troops, it might come in handy.
Okay.
So, after an order token is drawn from the order pool, draw a second order token, and from that order pool, choose 1 and shuffle the order back into its pool.
Okay.
So, I'll flip that over.
Okay.
And I'll pick another one. Good. That's actually came in handy. I got my bikes. So I'm going to use my bikes instead of Vader.
Okay.
So that gets shuffled back in the pool. And I'll
Awesome.
use my bikes.
Okay.
So the bikes are doing their mandatory movement that they have to do.
Okay.
So they move 3. Front to back. There.
Okay.
So their front arc is right here now. So right now I can't shoot that way, right?
Right.
So they're going to do... And let's aim and shoot at the pikes.
Okay.
So they're going to aim for 1 action. And their second action, they're going to shoot at the pikes.
Okay.
It's 1 to 3, so I'm in range.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
And the unit leader.
Yep.
And they get 1 black each, 1 red each, and 1 white each.
Okay.
It has impact 1, but you guys don't have armor, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
So, I have a name token. I'm going to oh, and searches. Oh, nice. Searches switch too. Searches are hits. That's a hit. And I'm going to re-roll. Am I going to use my aim token? I might as well. I'm going to use my aim token to re-roll this one.
Okay.
Good. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Okay.
So you'd have to roll your defense dice. So we forgot you have to put a dodge token on them, right?
Yes. At the start of the activation phase, if they do not have an order token, they gain a dodge token.
So they didn't have an order token, so
No,
they have a dodge token on
now
them,
they
right?
have a dodge token.
Okay.
So I gotta roll white defense dice.
Yeah. They also have danger sense too. So if you had suppression, you could actually use extra dice for each suppression you have too.
Yep.
But then you're running the risk of actually getting them to panic if you do it, right?
Yes.
So how many dice are you rolling?
6. You
okay.
Have 6 hits.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's not good.
Do they? That's a surge. Do they surge on defense?
I believe so. Let me double check. Yes, they do.
So that turns into a.
That turns into a save.
Now you have a dodge token.
Yes.
So you have that dodge token. You can get rid of one of.
Yep.
The hits if you want.
Yes. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take off their dodge token. And I'm going to get rid of this one.
And you saved 1.
So I'm going to get rid of another one.
So that's 4 hits that go on you.
Yeah.
So 4 guys die.
Yeah.
So you got your leader and your sniper left, right?
Yep.
And you have a suppressor token.
Yes.
And that was my turn with the bikes.
Yes.
So it goes over to you.
Yep.
So it's your turn and you got to pick a random unit.
Yep. So let's just pick one. And I pick, close my eyes, the ATRT.
Okay.
Try something.
They?
It.
Okay.
It's going to try something.
It can do melee too if you just...
Yes, that's actually... Why did I put that over there? That's actually what I was thinking about.
And you can't shoot into combat. No. Unless there's special rules. I think there's maybe some units that do that. And there's people that can disengage and engage in combat and do stuff too, but...
Okay.
So you're going to activate the ATRT?
Yes.
And what's it going to do?
The first thing it's going to do is it's going to move in with these guys.
So you're going to activate melee?
Yes. Flip that over because I'm using it. And there, it is going to attack with grappling claws.
Okay, and what's that do?
So 3 red dice, and it has impact 1.
So they don't have armor, so that doesn't matter. But that's good to know that it can charge into stuff and hurt armor.
Yeah.
Because the bikes don't have armor either. They're just fast.
Right.
I don't think I have anything in my army that has armor.
No?
They have good armor. They have red dice, but they don't have armor stat. No one.
Ah, okay. Okay, so red dice. That's 2 surges and a hit.
Does it surge on anything?
Yeah, it turns surges into crits.
So the surges turn into crits.
So I'll turn that to a crit. There we go.
And then I got to roll my defense dice.
Okay.
They have red dice because they're still stormtroopers. Nice. 3 dice. Okay. They only surge on offense, not defense.
Okay.
So that's nothing. That's nothing. I save 1. So you killed 2.
Cool.
So 1, 2. Now, melee combat doesn't cause suppression. There's certain weapons that do suppression in combat, like the Pike's Electro Whip, or I think R2 has a electric weapon that does suppression.
Oh, yeah, his electroshock thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's me. In like other combat games where you go fight, when we fight melee, I go.
Yeah.
In this game, I don't get to attack you back.
Right.
So you got into melee combat with me.
I did.
If we were both fighting, you would Now, if I fight you, I would move the unit leader and then everyone go cohesion.
Right.
If troopers are engaged with another trooper unit, you can't shoot at them.
Right.
Because they're both engaged. Vehicles aren't engaged, so you can still get a melee combat, but you can still shoot out of combat.
Right.
The only way to get out of combat is to withdraw, so you'd have to spend your entire action to move 1 speed away, and then you're out of combat.
Okay.
Unless you have other outmaneuvering things and other stuff. But
Right.
right now, I can't shoot with the stormtroopers, but you can shoot with that because you're a vehicle.
Right.
Okay. But now it's my turn. I'm going to activate. So right now, nobody's in the deployment zone. My Black Suns are close.
Yep.
And my bikes are getting there.
Yep.
Okay, I got troop choice. So my other troopers here. See, look, he did that because I was hoping to use my rocket to shoot at your AIRT. Now I can't shoot it. Oh, it's not engaged. So I can still shoot at it.
Yep.
Okay. So I am going to activate my troopers. They are going to aim. And they're going to shoot at the ATRT.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm going over, I'm right up to the pipes, but I'm going over the launch pad and I'm shooting past combat. So that's heavy cover.
Okay.
So, I'm not doing, oh, and I can always split fire too. Gotta remember doing that.
What are you going to split fire to?
The blaster rifles. The blaster rifles can go 1 to 3.
Okay.
Okay. So, the blaster rifles are going to shoot at the rebels.
Okay.
That's hard cover for sure. I'm shooting through stuff, smoke, everything.
Right.
So, blaster rifles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are going to shoot at those rebels.
Okay.
And those are white dice because they're stormtroopers and they can't hit anything.
Right.
So 5. Oh. Searches are hits. Do I want to try to take them out or take out the AT? Because it blast. Yeah, I'll do my aim token. So you roll 2 normally. They have precise, so I roll 1 extra one.
Okay.
So I used the aim token.
Okay.
Come on. Nice. So you can't get rid of those 2,000. Look, I didn't even know there's crits on them.
Yep.
So they all hit 2 are crits. You're in
Okay.
hard cover, so you would get rid of 2 of them.
Okay.
And you can't get rid of the 2 crits.
Okay.
So you roll 3 defense dice.
Yes. Nope.
So that's all of them.
Yep.
So they would get wiped off the board.
Yeah.
So they're off the board. So we took them off in the order token and everything too.
Yep.
They would have another suppressant token if they got shot at, but they're gone.
Yep.
That was a lucky shot. I didn't even realize there's crits on the white dice.
Yep.
Okay. And then the rocket is going to shoot
At the ATRT. Okay.
And
The rocket roll white dice too? No.
no, it rolls 3 black dice.
Okay.
The 8's 12.
Okay.
It's cumbersome. I didn't move yet because I just did.
Right.
And it has impact free. That's what I'm hoping for here.
Okay.
Come on, Chris. Nope. So impact free. So these turn to crits. Actually. And this is nothing. So you have hard cover.
Yeah.
You'd be able to get rid of 2 dice. You can't get rid of crits. So those go through.
Okay.
So you'd roll 2 defense dice.
Hopefully I roll better this time. Nope.
And he searches on attacks, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, because you just search with your claws,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's 2 more wounds on it.
Okay.
So it has 3 wounds now. 1 more wound, then you have to roll to see if it gets damaged at all.
Yep.
And at 6, it's done.
Yep.
Okay. So now it's over to your turn. So it's your turn, and you got to pick from your order pool too?
Yep.
Okay, so who you grabbing?
Close my eyes. I'm gonna grab this one. Pike.
The one that you already know it's the Pikes?
No, I closed my eyes.
Oh, you close your eyes? Okay.
Yeah, so they have to rally because they have a suppression token.
Yes. Remember, though, they have danger sense, so they can choose to keep that if they want to roll an extra defense dice for defense.
You know what? I think they're going to keep it.
Okay.
Because there's only 2 of them left.
Okay.
So I think they're going to keep it.
And you have to be double your courage value to be panicked. So if their courage value is 1, right? It's a yellow one on the stat.
Yes.
So if they have 2 suppressant tokens, when they activate, they're panicked. So then they'd have to run. So they're okay right now.
Right. Okay. They're going to move.
They can only do 1 action then, though.
Yep. They're going to move their full move over here. And they're going to keep their suppression.
So you moved over by Luke?
Yes.
Okay. So they only had 1 activation, so that's all they can do, right?
Yep.
Okay. So now it goes over to me?
Yep.
So I only have Vader left?
Yep.
So he still has his... Oh, I have anger. If you would have... I haven't even got to use it. If you do damage to him, he gets an aim token because he has anger.
Okay.
How far can I throw the lightsaber? 1 to 2? One, 2. I can't throw the lightsaber because you're not engaged as a vehicle, right?
Right.
So Vader's going to throw his lightsaber for an action.
Okay.
But I'm going to aim first.
Okay.
So he's going to aim and then throw his lightsaber.
Okay.
So when you throw it, I get half the dice he has for his weapon rounded up. So I get 3 dice.
Okay.
And I aimed also. So he has an aim token also.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw the lightsaber at the AT. I got 2 hits. It has impact 3, so those turn to crits.
Okay.
It also has pierce 3. So even if you roll defense, it pierces through the armor. So you can still roll your 3 dice for defense.
Yep.
I even rolled for you. You roll them. Even if you got all those are failed. Even if you got all 3 successes, it would have went through it.
Okay.
Because it has pierce 3.
Okay.
So it takes 3 damage.
Yeah, which means it's done because it's got 6 wounds, I believe.
So he cut it in half again with his lightsaber like last time.
Yep.
So that gets taken off.
Yep.
Order token's gone. I didn't have to use his aim token.
Nope.
But it's going to be gone anyway.
Yep.
Keep it there. Sometimes they let you keep, there's certain things that let you keep stuff, so I'll just leave it there till the end phase.
Right.
And that's my guys. So it's over to you.
Yep.
So you have to pick from your pool random?
Yep. Roo.
So you got troopers?
Yep.
Okay.
They are going to aim and take an aim token. And they're going to shoot at the bikes.
Okay. And what range did their weapons have?
1 to 3. Should be okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think each range is 6, so that's 18 inches. So I think you're in.
Yeah.
So you're shooting at the bikes?
Yes.
Okay.
And they each do black dice.
Oh yeah, because they shoot better than stormtroopers.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black dice.
And my cover is 1 right now.
Okay.
Because the bikes have normal cover for their fast, right?
Yes. So.
And you took an aim token?
I did. I'm going to use it.
And you can re-roll 2 dice. Because they don't have precision. Like they don't have. Oh, are those the ones that have precision scopes?
I believe.
The ones that have the blue aliens in the unit.
Yes. So they have precision scopes. When you spend an aim token, you can re-roll. But those 2 are hits anyway. Those 3 are hits anyway, so I'm only going to re-roll 2.
Okay, yeah.
But yes, they do have precision scopes.
So you got 4 hits.
Yes.
So I have cover 1 because they're fast.
Yep.
So that's a miss. I got to roll 3 defense dice.
Okay.
I might take out one of my bikes.
Yep.
They roll white dice. Huh. But surges, I'm surprised that surges are defenses for them too.
Yep.
So that's a defense. That's a defense. So you get 1 in.
That's
so
good.
1 more wound on the bike.
That's better than nothing.
Almost got 1 off.
Yep.
And I have no other units to activate.
And I have Luke.
Okay. So your last activation
Is Luke.
Okay.
So let's see.
Now remember, Luke, we haven't used him before. I believe he's the one guy that I know that can move and attack. You can move, and attack because he has charge. After he does a move action, he can attack.
Okay.
He doesn't have as much damage hitting power as Vader, but he has more movability. And
right.
Because Vader rolls red dice, I think he rolls black dice.
He rolls black dice for the lightsaber and red dice for the blaster.
Yeah. Okay, so what's Luke going to do?
Okay, the first thing he's going to do is the Jedi mind trick. So I'm going to... What it does is choose an enemy trooper at range 1 to 2. It gains 2 suppression tokens.
Cool. And that's an activation to use it?
Yes, I'm going to put that on the Black Suns.
Ooh, so they have free...
Yes.
Suppressor tokens in.
And then for his second, he's going to move. He can move 2. So he's going to move right up to the barrier.
Okay.
And then he's going to take a shot with his blaster.
You can only do 2 things, right?
Can he not move an attack? Isn't that charge? Or does it have to be the lightsaber attack that he does?
It's the lightsaber. It has to be melee attack.
Okay. Okay, so never mind. He's moved. He's good.
Yeah, because you're charging into the fight, right?
Yes. Okay. I wasn't sure if he could do it with the gun.
So he's done?
Yeah.
So that's the end of turn 2?
Yeah.
So we'll do cleanup, and then we'll see who goes first in turn 3.
Yeah.
Because we have hostile environment, the unit leader has to be in base contact to remove a suppression token at the end of the phase.
Yep.
So no unit leaders in base contact that has suppression tokens, so we don't get to remove them. So they stay there?
Yep.
Okay, so then we're going to pick our priority cards next. So we picked our cards. Do you want to see who gets priority?
Yep. So I picked my ally is the Force, and it has 2 pips. And you picked Implacable. It has 1 pip.
Okay, irreplaceable.
No, it's implacable.
Oh, okay, sorry, it was irreplaceable.
No.
Oh, okay, so I have priority.
Yes.
So I'll pick my orders too. So Ravin picked 2 trooper units, the Pikes and the Rebels.
Yes.
And then if you issue them an order.
Yes, because of the card, it says if you issue trooper units in order that they get a dodge token.
And I picked implaceable?
Yeah.
Incapable?
Implacable?
Cable? I don't know. Anyway, I picked Darth Vader, and his one is, at the end of Darth Vader's first activation, he may suffer 1 wound to shuffle his order token into the order pool. During Darth Vader's second activation, he performs 1 fewer activation. So he's just going to go again.
Okay.
Basically. And then I will go first on turn 3. So I will get to go first on round 3, but we forgot, and we learned on the card for Luke that Jedi Mind Trick and like Force Reflexes are a free action.
Yes.
So Luke actually had another action left. As I was editing the video, I actually saw that.
Yeah.
He actually had another free action, and we learned about the cards. So we're going to let Luke have his free action now before we start round 3.
Yeah, and he's going to shoot his blaster at the Black Suns.
Okay. And he's right up on the barricade, so you're not shooting past any cover.
Is the smoke still there, though?
No, the smoke only lasts... I took it off at the round. The smoke only lasts 1 round.
Okay. To hit any crit.
What does the gun do? Does it have pierce or anything like that?
The gun has pierce, too.
So it doesn't seem like what happened with the AT-RT before. You did get 2 hits. Even if I save these, they have red for saving.
Which is good.
Yeah, but I saved 1. You pierced through it. I didn't save the other one.
Okay.
So I lose 2 anyway.
Okay.
There's stuff that's immune to pierce, but these guys aren't immune to it.
Okay.
So I lose 1 normal and another normal. Like that. they get another suppression token.
Yep.
So they're going to be screwed with suppression tokens.
Yep.
Okay. And now we'll go into turn 3.
Yes.
Okay, so I get to go first.
Yep.
I'm going to use my bikes.
Okay.
So, what they're going to do, I have to do a compulsory move.
Okay.
You can't veto them not to do it.
Okay.
So they always have to move. I can't stand still.
Right.
Front facing. I can go before that if I want to, but I'm going to go right here.
Okay.
The cinnamon from the unit leader. So that doesn't matter. He matters. So he's going to go right there.
Okay.
And he's going to follow suit behind.
Okay.
R2-D2 still has the suppression token on him, so I can't shoot at R2-D2 because of his ability, right?
Yes.
I have to pick a different unit.
Okay.
So I'm going to shoot at the 2 pikes.
Okay.
So 1 red, 1 white, 1 black. Pikes. Ooh. Those are all hits, and they change surges into hits. They also have impact 1, but you have no armor.
White
and they
dice.
have white dice, right?
Yes.
You also have a dodge token.
Yes.
And you also have danger sense.
Yes.
So you can actually roll an extra defense dice because of
danger sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll roll the 6 first.
Yeah. Oh, and if you want to dodge, to get rid of 1?
Yeah.
So you would use your dodge token.
Yeah.
Okay. And you would get to roll how many dice now? There's 4 hits? 5?
Yes.
So you'd roll 6 dice because of danger sense.
Yes. It turns surges into shields. So
they surge on defense?
Yes. So I saved 3.
So they're dead.
So they're dead. Yeah. So take them off.
And that's my turn?
Yep.
So it goes over to you.
Yes.
So what are you going to do on your turn?
I am going to pick the troopers that are over here.
Okay, and are they... We didn't see at the start. Are they within 18 inches to give them an order in the first place? Range 3.
I believe so. Yes. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's something you have to watch too. When you give commands, they have to be within range of 1 to 3 to give a command to.
Yes.
Or they have to have stuff like the bikes or
Yes.
what R2 has to have longer range.
Yeah. Okay, so they're going to shoot their... Well, the first thing you're going to do is aim, and then they're going to shoot their blaster rifles at the stormtroopers. So they're going to aim first. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 black dice. That's not bad. So I'm going to use the aim token to re-roll that one.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
So they roll red dice for defense.
Yep.
And there's no cover or anything in the way.
Yep.
And you were shooting at those 3, right?
Yes.
Ooh, but they don't. They only surge on offense, not defense. So those are gone. Those are gone. I only saved 2. So you got 3?
Yeah.
You took them up.
Nice.
So I lost my DL-19 too.
Cool.
And that's their turn, right?
Yeah.
So now it's my turn?
Yep.
So I am going to activate Vader.
Okay.
So he's not right up to it, so he's going to move right up to the pole there.
Okay.
And he has another activation. He's just going to spend his other activation to move over here.
Okay.
That was here, actually. It's moved. Now, at the end of his first activation, he may suffer 1 wound to suffer his order token in. So I'll suffer his order token back into the pool.
Okay.
And he takes 1 wound. And on my second activation, I can only do 1 other thing.
Okay. Okay, I got to pick from the pool.
Okay.
Okay.
So who did you get for your...
I picked Luke.
Okay.
So Luke is going to move for his first activation.
Okay, and Luke has jump. So part of your activation, you don't have to... If you go over that barrier, you can actually just jump over it.
Right.
So...
I was just reading that. So...
You don't literally jump, but in your movement, you can jump over stuff that's height 1. Like the speeders, basically. The speeders can go over stuff that's height 1.
Right.
So can Luke now with jump.
Okay, cool. So...
If he didn't have jump, he would only get 1 movement because he would have to go over the barrier, right?
Right, like Vader did.
Yeah,
right?
Vader already has 1 movement, so he automatically gets to go over it. But if Vader had 2 movement, yeah, that's it.
Okay. So he's going to move, and he's going to go right into base contact with the Black Sun guy.
Okay, so that he moved, and then he gets a free action because he has charge, so he actually gets to attack when he goes into combat.
Yes. So he's going to attack with Anakin's lightsaber.
Okay, so you have 1 more activation left because you moved and it triggers combat when you do charge.
Yeah.
Would you have done aim or dodge or anything before you got into combat?
The aim doesn't work with melee, right?
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does. Okay. For some reason, I thought it didn't. So,
no.
Yes, he would aim.
That's when I threw my lightsaber. It's the same thing. Yeah. Right? I can aim that.
Okay. So he's going to aim, and then he's going to do the charge attack now.
Okay.
So I need...
I think he rolls 6 black dice, right?
Yes, he does. So I'm going to roll 6 black dice.
Okay.
I didn't get any surges anyway. I'm going to use that aim token to re-roll those other 2. So 1 more hit.
So take them... And does the lightsaber have anything with it? Does it have pierce or...
Yeah, it has impact 2 and pierce 2.
Okay. So impact doesn't matter because I don't have armor.
Right.
But you rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. I don't have my dodge token or anything. Oh. No, they get independent aim. That's why they have the aim token on there because they weren't given an order.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So. Oh, that sucked. So, you have pierce 2, right?
Yeah.
That goes through the 2?
Yeah.
So you did 5 damage. So you took them out too.
Nice.
So they're done. Yeah, they would have had to roll a lot of suppression. They would have panicked, probably. Yeah. Unless I did that. You can do a recover step, and then you get rid of all your suppression.
Right, but it takes an action?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gone.
Yeah, depending on the situation.
But I would have had to roll... They had 4... Let's see if they had 4 suppression on them.
Yeah.
I would have had to roll 4 dice. I would have got rid of 2, and they would have had 2 suppression on them, so they would have panicked. So they would have moved towards the table edge anyway.
Okay.
And then I would have probably rallied them, but no, they're done.
Okay.
So Luke took them out.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. And we realized I picked the bikes without picking them out of the pool, but we'll do that anyway.
Yeah.
It's okay, because then we'd have to go back and do everything, but...
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so... I'm going to... Oh, the Shadow Collective are out of my pool now.
Yeah.
The bikes are in your deployment zone right now, so actually I have 1 victory point right now.
Yes.
So, I got my troops.
Okay.
I have the rocket. I can shoot a rocket at Luke right in the face if I want to.
Yep.
Oh, you don't have a dodge to... Oh.
He does have one on his card in his storage. I haven't used it.
I forgot he has a cachet. And you also have your free action do force reflexes if you do it on your turn, but you do have that dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to stay there.
They're going to shoot a rocket in Luke's face?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because I didn't move, I'm going to shoot the H8-12.
Okay.
So that's 3 black. And they're going to aim too.
Okay.
So first action is to aim. Second action is to shoot. So that's the rocket launcher. And then the stormtroopers, the 5 of them,
yeah,
are going to shoot their white dice at them.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. They do have precise, so I can re-roll free dice when I do an aim token.
Okay.
That's all at Luke. Ooh, the rockets hit. They turn surges into normals. And I'll use the aim token to re-roll these two.
Okay.
It's a gamble. I don't want you to do dodges on the rocket. I can re-roll the black dice too, hopefully getting a crit.
Okay.
So I'll use my aim. No, didn't work out. Ah. So those all miss. And I got 3 hits and 2 crits.
Okay.
They're done. And now Luke will throw his defense dice.
And he's also going to use deflect when if he needs to. So
well, you have to pick your dodge token first. Are you going to dodge?
Yes.
So you're going to use your dodge token that was on your cachet, right?
Yes.
So you would get rid of one of the hits.
Yeah.
When you dodge, not the criticals because you can't dodge crits.
Yes.
Okay, so you roll 4 defense dice now. Yeah. And what does deflect do?
Deflect turns surges into shields, and then if I get a surge, it hits the attacker back.
Okay.
I got 1, so we'll turn that into a shield.
And that would have deflected
back. So
I would have took 1 wound.
Okay.
Okay, so you saved 3 of them?
Yes.
And you deflected 1 back, so 1 stormtrooper would get hurt. So right. I'll take 1 off. Okay. And it doesn't hit back at the rocket, it just hits back at you. You deflected the rocket back and it hits one of my guys.
Yeah.
It doesn't say the person that's shot.
Right.
I don't know if there's guys that actually do that can pick out people.
Oh, that's interesting. That'd be interesting.
You think maybe the assassins or something might be able to pick out crews or something?
Yeah, that would make sense.
But so you take 1 damage.
Luke takes a wound. Okay.
Okay, so now it goes over to you.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do?
I have to pick from my pick from my pile, and it's R2-D2 and C-3PO.
Okay.
So, I think they're going to keep the suppression token.
Okay.
And
that means I can't target them now.
Yes.
Unless C-3PO does his ability where we have to target him.
Right.
That'd be a good thing, like if you want to protect Luke and then don't shoot Luke, shoot C-3PO type of thing.
Yeah. But no, I'm okay with that right now. And then they're going to move. And poor little R2 only moves 1. So we're going to motor this way. Because I have the suppression token that can only do 1 thing.
So that goes over to me?
Yep.
So I'm going to pick from my pool.
Okay.
So, there's 2 here. You took it. Who's that one? Troops. Yeah, that was my other troop one that I didn't take out. So,
right.
That's gone. So it's Vader again because he put his pool back in, right?
Yeah.
So, Saber Throw wasn't turn ability, so I can actually throw my saber if I. It's 1 to 2.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I can't hit R2 or anything. Do I actually see him? I see the top of his lightsaber, so no.
Okay.
So he's going to move. That's a second action. Getting around there, and he's done.
Okay.
So that's everyone on my team and everyone on yours.
Yep.
So we're going to do round 4. So the turn marker would come to me.
Yep.
So it's round 4. We'll do cleanup of the tokens. Anyone that has suppression would be able to roll, get one off, but they have to be close to terrain.
Right.
So no one's close to terrain, so R2 still has his suppression.
Yes.
So we'll do cleanup and then do turn 4 and picking the cards.
Yep.
So we're going to pick our priority cards too.
Yep.
So I got Ambush. It's 1 pip. And you picked...
Son of Skywalker.
Oh, it's 1 too.
Yep.
So we would roll off. I have the turn marker, so I would roll.
Okay.
So I roll red dice. If I roll a shield, I get the priority.
Okay.
So I get it.
Okay.
So after Luke Skywalker performs his first attack, he may perform an additional attack. Oh, that's scary.
Yep.
Okay. But I'll pick my order.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it to 1 unit. So I'm going to give it to the bikes this time.
Okay.
That's how I'll fix the mistake I did last time. Because I picked the bikes without picking from the order token.
Yeah.
This time I won't pick. I have to do everything random.
Okay.
I'll still go first, but I don't get to pick the 1 unit for a command this time.
Okay.
And that's kind of fixed the mistake we did last time?
Yes.
Okay. And then you get to pick, who are you going to put a command on? Because you get to pick, only Luke Skywalker, so you have to give the command to him.
Yep.
And then your other one's going to pick.
Yep.
I'll pick Darth Vader.
Nice.
I'm going to do my free action and do force reflexes to gain the dodge token.
Okay.
So that I have to turn my card. So he gets a dodge token. He also has Master of the Force. So when his turn's done, he flips over it. I don't have to ready the card.
Ah, okay.
If you have a turn card, you have to spend an activation to put it back.
Right.
But he is Master of the Force 1, so he gets to turn that one back for free.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 1 activation to go there.
Yep.
He has his dodge token. His second activation
Yep.
is to throw his lightsaber at Luke.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw the lightsaber, and it's half his attack dice, so 3 reds.
Okay.
3 hits.
Ouch.
It has impact 3, which doesn't bug you, and pierce 3, but I think Luke is immune to pierce.
Yes. Luke's card says immune pierce.
Okay, so that doesn't go through your armor. So you roll 3 defense dice.
Okay.
So how many defense? Does he roll red defense dice?
Yes, he does.
Okay. So he takes 1 wound.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have dodge. You didn't have dodge or anything on him yet, right?
Nope, not yet.
And he doesn't have surges or anything.
Nope. So he takes 1 wound.
And that's my go.
Yep.
So it's over to your turn. So what are you doing on your turn?
The first thing Luke's going to do is force reflexes. So he's going to get a dodge token.
Okay. And that's a free action.
Yeah. And then the next thing he's going to do...
This would be a time maybe to charge Vader because you have that card. You can.
That's what I was thinking.
You can charge. You can move, and then it activates charge, and then you have the card, so you can actually attack again.
Yeah.
That's kind of how you beat Vader with Luke. You have to trigger that card at the same time because then you're gonna get 2 attacks off at him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or you can just go, or just decimate probably the bikes. So that's it. You can either probably wipe the bikes off the board, which will take the victory point I have off, or
But then Vader would creep in and get the victory point after.
And then you have to deal with Vader. So that's a choice you'd have to make. Try to hurt Vader. Because I still have my bikes to go, too. Right?
Yep. And I still have troops left.
If you go after my bikes, then my bikes aren't going to get activation. Because if you kill my bike, if you don't kill my bikes are going to go. And I'm probably going to either kill your rebels or try to take out R2.
I'm going to attack Vader.
Okay.
Let's just do it. We'll attack Vader. Okay. So, he's coming right up.
So his first activation is
to move.
Oh, would you have aimed too? Because you have... Does a card say you get... What does a card say again? The card you played, the command card?
Yes, it says after Luke Skywalker performs his first attack, he may perform an additional attack.
Does it say a free attack or just additional attack? Because that makes a difference.
Attack.
Okay, so you'd have to have an activation to do an attack.
Yes.
If it was a free one, that would make a difference. So no, you shouldn't aim, because if you aimed, you wouldn't be able to do your free attack.
Right.
Okay.
So he is going to attack with his lightsaber.
Okay. So this is your first attack. So how many dice do you get? You get free black, right?
6 black.
Oh, sorry, 6. Yeah, I get 6 red, you get 6 black.
Yes.
Oh. So that's 5 hits.
Yep. I'll take out the non-one.
And we're both immune to pierce and all our crazy stuff with our lightsabers. Because you have impact.
Impact 2 and pierce 2.
Yeah, and I have impact free and pierce free. But
yeah,
we're both immune to pierce. Jedis, I think, are all immune to pierce.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So I'm going to roll my 5 dice. So I roll red dice for defense.
Yep.
Vader has deflect too, so if anyone shot at him, I could do the same thing.
Right.
But I'm going to use my dodge token to get rid of... I can't get rid of the crit, but I'll get rid of one of the hits.
Okay.
So his dodge token's gone. So I roll 4 defense dice.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled 2. So you do 2 wounds to him.
Okay.
And that was his first activation. Are you going to do that again?
Yes.
Okay. So because of the card, you can attack again?
Yes.
So.
Sorry. Come on, big money. Big money, big money.
Wow. Does he change his surges or anything?
I think he does.
Because Vader doesn't. I don't know if he does.
Yes. Surges become crits.
On attack?
Yeah. That blank one's gone.
So now I got to roll 5 again, but I don't have my dodge this time.
Yeah.
So 5 defense dice. You made 3, 2 more wounds. So he has 5 wounds now.
Okay.
Two. And Vader has 8 wounds total.
That was a pretty good
Yeah.
so far.
And now that's actually good that Luke's in combat. I can't shoot at Luke now. Can't shoot my rocket at him because he's engaged. That happened with the...
Right. With the ATRT
Yeah,
and
before I was able to shoot at it because it was a vehicle. Now those guys aren't vehicles, so I can't shoot into that combat.
Right. Okay. Can you flip Luke's token for me, please? Thank you.
And you still have a dodge token.
Yes.
So now it goes over to my guys.
Yeah.
So I got 2 picks. So my bikes are my troops. My bikes.
Okay.
So my bikes are in your zone now, so I don't want to zoom out, but I still have to do
You gotta move.
My move.
Okay.
Compulsory move. I'm going to go short.
Okay.
And I'll go here. And they're right there. So right now C-3PO isn't in my front, right?
Right.
But I still have my other pistols I can shoot. So...
Before you decide to do that, because he has this suppression token, can you even attack him anyway?
Good point. Yeah, I forgot that. Okay.
They still have their suppression token.
Yeah. They would have known that, so I'm still going to do that anyway.
Okay.
So the repulsor vehicles, the speeders,
yeah,
they have to do their compulsory move, which I did.
Yeah.
So after that, they can do their move and move again if they want, or I can pivot them 90.
Okay.
So they're going to pivot. That's a move action, though, the pivot 90 degrees.
Yep.
It's not a free action.
Okay.
So they pivot. Now they're in the front face. So I have one action left.
Okay.
And now they realize they can't shoot at R2.
Yep.
So now they're going to move again.
Okay.
So. And because they're repulsive vehicles, anything that has like a flying stand, they can fly over vehicles, they say, too.
Okay.
So they're just going to go right there.
Okay.
And this one's just going to follow suit. Right there. So now they're in my front.
Yes.
I'm out of your deployment. Oh, nope. The leader's on the line, baby. But
Yep.
And then they had 2 wounds on them.
Yep.
So they went?
Yep.
So now it goes over to you. So what are you going to do?
I have to pick from my pool. So we'll pick R2-D2 and C-3PO.
Okay. Okay, so it's R2's and C-3PO's turn?
Yes, it is.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to try to rally them.
So you're not going to keep the suppressant token this time?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to try to rally them.
So you roll a white dice?
Yep. Nope, he didn't get it.
So he still has the suppressant token?
Yes, he does. But, because he's in range to do his attack, because it's the little red symbol or 1, and he's within one of the bikes.
Okay.
Just double check. Yep, he's within one of the bikes. He's going to use Electroshock.
And what does that do?
It's 3 white dice, and it is suppressive. After you perform an attack, the defender gains 1 suppression token.
Cool. Okay.
So, I gotta roll 3 white dice for that.
Because it's a melee attack or a ranged attack. Because you would normally suppress someone with a ranged attack, but if you're in melee, you would suppress them anyway.
Right. So, 3 white. And he got 1.
It's a crit, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Does he... Oh, yeah. He turns... It's funny with R2-D2. His stat, he turns surges into hits and then surges into shields for both of them. It's both on his card, which is cool.
So you got 1 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So I got to roll my defense dice for them?
Yep.
You're over it. Yeah, I want to get defense for it because you directly hit that guy.
Yeah.
The other guy's not technically up against it, and they're flying anyway, so they'd be over it. So I think they wouldn't get the cover for it.
Okay.
People might argue maybe he's in front of the barrier, but nah, whatever.
Okay.
So they have white dice. So let's see if I save this bike. Nope.
Okay.
So it already had 2 wounds, so you just killed one of the bikes off.
Okay.
So
R2 shocked a bike.
that half my attack dice now. Now that was good. Now I don't get that extra red, white, and black dice, right?
Yeah. So, because R2's weapon has suppressive, that the bikes now gain a suppression token.
And it was a ranged attack anyway, so they would have got a suppressive attack anyway. If you were in combat, that makes a difference.
Ah, right. That makes sense. Okay. So, R2 has gone.
So now it's my turn?
Yep.
And I have my troops left.
Yep.
So R2 still has a suppressant token on him, so I can't shoot at him.
Yep.
So yeah, I like how he plays too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
I haven't gotten in a situation yet where you would use C-3PO's take the suppression off to distract people to shoot at him, but yeah. I think combined it's cool.
How far does that go? 1 to... Oh, it's 2 to 4. Okay. So I'm going to activate the stormtroopers.
Okay.
Their rocket is 2 to 4. So I can shoot the rocket that far.
Yep.
And their blaster rifles are 1 to 3. So, they're out of 1 to 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to just shoot my... I don't want to move. I'm going to stay here and just guard my area here.
Okay.
So they're going to aim. And they're going to shoot the rocket at the rebels over there.
Okay.
It has impact free, but that's not going to matter.
Okay.
I'm up against the barricade, so it's not in the way, and it's a straight line right across.
Right.
So I'll use my aim token. They have precision.
Okay.
I'm going to keep that black one and just re-roll this.
Okay.
That one, I was going to see if I'll get another crit, but I'll keep it.
Okay.
Nope, 3 hits.
Okay.
So you roll 3 defense dice.
Yeah. Nope.
And you don't have a dodge or anything on them, no?
No.
Oh, that was the last turn. Okay, so you lose 3 troops.
Yeah, so I'll take.
And they get a suppression token too.
Yep.
And then they're done. So now it goes to your turn. So it's your turn. You got
I have
your
troopers
troops
left.
So it's your troops over there by the. Who's left? Oh, there's 2 left, right?
Yes. The alien and the leader.
Okay. And they are suppressed, so you have to rally at the start of your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to do that first.
1 white dice. Nope. So they're still suppressed.
Not rolling great with suppression today.
So they're still suppressed, so you can do 1 action. What are you going to do with them?
Let me just check and see. I believe I am out of range, but I'm going to double check anyway. Yeah, no, I'm out of range. And you guys have already gone.
Are you in range of the bike at all?
Don't think so, but double check. Oh, yeah, actually I am. So they're going to shoot at the bike.
The range is 1 to 3?
Yes. So, because there's only 2 of them left, they each get a black dice. So it's 1 hit.
So they got 1 white defense dice.
Yep.
So that's a miss. I roll 1 defense dice.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
So he takes 1 wound.
Awesome.
And you shot at him. It was a different unit, so he has another suppression token on him now.
Okay.
And that's both our teams.
Yep. Just flip that. Yep.
So now it does cleanup and suppression. We would remove 1 if anyone's next to terrain because hostile environment. We said he wasn't next to the barricade anyway because that's why he shot before, so he doesn't remove his.
Okay.
R2 doesn't remove his.
Nope.
And these guys aren't right in the cave.
Yeah, they're not in base contact, so.
These guys, if they had one, they would be able to remove it.
Yeah.
So then we'll do cleanup and do turn 5, which is on your turn.
Okay.
So we're going to pick our cards to see who has priority.
Okay.
You got impromptu immortalization. So you got your flamethrower was
R2?
R2?
Yep.
You got 2. And I got push. So we're both 2.
Okay.
So you have the token, so you would roll a red dice to see if you actually have priority.
Okay.
If you get a shield, you get it.
Nope.
So I get priority. I'll give commands to 2 of my units. So it says 2 units, so I'm going to pick Vader first. And the other one will be the bike.
Okay. And I got to give a command to...
How does your card work? Because mine was just straightforward. What happens with your card?
Well, it's gives a command to R2-D2, and after R2-D2 performs an attack, he may perform a free move action. During R2-D2's activation, he gains the following weapon. And then it has the stats for the flame weapon. So, I'll give him...
And it's only R2 that you give a command to, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'll go first.
Okay.
I am going to activate Vader.
Okay.
He is going to attack Luke. Actually, I'm going to aim first.
Okay.
I still have force reflexes because I have Master of the Force. I would have refreshed it too.
Okay.
I didn't have to spend an action to refresh it.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate Force Reflexes too. So I get a dodge token too.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack Luke with my lightsaber. So it's 6 dice.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't aimed. Surges don't do anything. So I might as well just use the aim token to change that surge.
Okay.
Again, it's a surge. So
Yikes.
you don't got to worry about Pierce because you're immune to it. And Impact, you don't got to worry about it. So you have to roll against... And you don't have a dodge token.
Nope.
So 5 defense dice.
Okay. So, let me double check. No, it's only on attack that he turns surges into crits.
Oh, he doesn't surge on defense?
No.
Okay, so you...
Save 2.
So you take 3 damage.
Okay.
And how much hit points does he have? I think he has 6, doesn't he?
Yes, he does have
So he has
6.
1 left?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was my turn.
Yep.
So now it's over to you.
Yes. I am going to activate R2-D2.
Okay. You going to get rid of your suppressant token, try to?
Yes, I am. So it's a white dice.
You did. That's a surge? Yeah, on a surge or a block, you get rid of it. So the
Awesome.
suppressant's done.
Okay.
Okay, so you activate R2?
Yep, and the first thing he's going to do is aim. And then he is going to use the attack on my command card to attack the bikes. Because the bike is within 1.
Okay.
So, it's 2 white dice, and it has blast, spray, and suppressive.
Cool.
So.
Oh, you know what you... Oh, no, you can't attack. I think some of the Mandalorians can do that. You could have used your electroshock and the flamethrower, but you don't have arsenal. I think that's it. You can't attack unless it says you can use all the weapons on your profile, and I think that's the arsenal ability.
Okay. So there's crit. And he has aim token, so I'm going to re-roll this. And it's just 1.
Okay.
That.
I'm going to roll my defense dice.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Nothing happens, but you still hit me, so I'm still suppressed. You don't have to wound me to suppress me. You just have to hit me.
Okay.
So you did hit me.
That's good to know.
And that has suppressive too. So if you were in combat, when you attacked with that, you would have suppressed me too.
Okay.
They have to put suppressive on it just in case you use it as a ranged or a melee.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
You don't get a suppression and another suppression if it's ranged. It's just ranged always suppresses. But if you're in combat, it would also suppress.
Okay. So then because of the command card, he also has a free move action.
Okay, so where's he going to move?
So he moves 1. He's going to move... right up against the barrier. Here. So, they're hiding behind the barrier.
I can see his little head popped up from the top.
Hello. All right.
So then it goes to my turn?
Yep.
So, I'm going to get the troopers now.
Okay.
That's my only unit left.
Okay.
Oh, no, I got...
The bikes
That's why
too.
that's random. No, I have my bikes. I picked 2 units. I picked Vader and the bikes.
Right.
So, bikes. I'll do the bikes.
Okay.
So I got to roll suppression to see what happens.
Okay.
It'd be funny that you're going to panic the bikes.
That'd be funny.
No. So I rolled 2. I got 2 off. So now they're not panicked.
Okay.
Luckily.
But they still have 1 suppression.
Yes. So if they would have panicked, they would have had to do their full speed move towards the board edge.
That's funny.
So they're suppressed. I can only do 1 action. His fixed, because he's shooting backwards. His front is towards the rebels now.
Okay.
So he's going to shoot at.
Do you have to do your compulsory move even though you're suppressed?
That's a good one. While moving, ignore turn. When you activate, perform a compulsory move. Yeah, so I still have to do it.
Okay.
And that's not part of
Your activation.
Activation because it's a compulsory move.
Right.
So compulsory. Going straight towards them.
Okay.
Activated. And there's one wound on him.
Yep.
Now he's going to shoot at the rebels.
Okay.
One black, one red, one white. They're in his front. 2 hits.
Okay. Rebels have to roll 2 defense.
Nice.
Awesome.
They saved it.
That's the best defense I've rolled all game. Awesome.
I did hit though, so they get a suppressant token.
Okay. So now they have 2.
Even though you canceled my hits, I still hit you, so you still get a suppressant token.
Okay.
Now it goes over to your turn?
Yep.
Okay, so it's your turn. Who are you going to pick?
I got to pick from the pool. So I got Luke.
Okay.
So Luke is going to aim.
Okay.
Aim and attack.
Yeah. Not that you'd probably do it, but another thing you could have done because you're in combat, you could have disengaged. So you would have used your action to move 1 speed away, and then that would have been your action. But
if he had less wounds on him, then I might have moved.
but,
or if I was closer to your deployment zone, he might have moved. But
okay. So he's going to aim and attack?
Yes. 6 black. Yeah, because he doesn't have any... Oh, no, he has aim. Okay.
Searches. When he searches, do they turn...
I believe they do. Yes. The surges turn into crits.
So those searches... That's cool. His searches actually turn to crits, not normal hits?
Yep.
That's cool.
Surges turn into crits. And then I'm going to use the aim token to re-roll the other 2.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. So I got to roll 4 defense dice?
Yeah.
So nothing was pierced or anything. Lucky it's Vader. That would have killed us.
Yeah, he does have a dodge token though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, lucky there's one that, if that was a crit, I couldn't have dodged anything.
Yeah.
So I'm going to dodge that attack.
Okay.
So I roll 3 defense dice.
Cool.
I save both of them. I save 2 of them. I take 1 more wound.
Okay.
So he has 6 damage on him now. 2 more and he's dead.
Yeah.
And Luke's done?
Yes.
And now it's over to my turn.
Yep.
So I got 1 left. It's my troops.
Yep.
So I do see R2's little head popping up, and I see C-3PO.
Okay.
I'm going to aim at C-3PO just for the... so I can pull him up.
Okay.
1 to 3. 1, 2. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
My pistols are in range too. Rifles, sorry.
Okay.
So I'll use the rocket launch. They're going to aim and then shoot at you.
Okay.
So aim. So I'll do the rocket and then the 4 rifle shots, which are white. You do have hard cover too.
Right.
They change searches into hits.
Okay.
That's 1 crit. I'll re-roll these 3.
Okay.
That's my aim token. Because it's 2, but then they have precision too.
Right.
Searches into hits. So I got 5 hits.
Okay.
You're in hard cover, so you can get rid of 2 of them. You can't get rid of the crit.
Awesome.
And this is against C-3PO.
C-3PO.
C-3PO, because he's a companion, he uses the stats of R2.
Okay. So
But he has the hit points of himself.
Right. Okay. So he rolls white. was a surge.
And does C-3PO surge? Sorry, R2?
Yeah, you turn surges into defense.
So that would have been a defense.
Yeah.
So you saved 1, but you take 2 damage. How
Okay.
many hit points does C-3PO have?
C-3PO has 2.
So I blew up C-3PO with a rocket. So
You did. So, bye-bye, C-3PO. Whee.
now that doesn't affect the wounds for R2. It's just because I picked C-3PO out.
Yeah.
And they're done.
Yeah.
So now it goes to your last turn.
From the pool, only got 1 left anyway. It's troopers.
Okay.
They have 2 suppression on them, so I'm going to try to rally.
Okay. So it's 2 white dice.
Yep. Nope.
Oh, so now we got our first. Oh, are you within 1 to 3 of Luke?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So what's Luke's?
Luke's courage. That's the
Yellow.
3.
Okay, so they're good.
Yep.
Okay, so the troopers can use Luke's courage.
Yes.
So they don't panic.
No, but they are suppressed still, so they can only do 1 thing.
Yep. So
and they are going to shoot at that bike.
okay. So flip over their token too, because they activated.
Yep. And they roll 2 black dice because there's only 2 of them left.
Okay. Nothing, and they don't have an aim token or anything.
Nope, nothing.
So they're done.
Yeah.
So the turn is done then.
Yes.
So we'll do cleanup and then pick our cards for the last turn.
Yeah.
And then I would get the token too. So it's the last turn, and we're going to see who has priority.
Yeah.
So you want to flip the cards?
Okay. So I picked Blast Off, which is 1 pip with R2-D2.
Oh, okay.
And you picked Master of Evil.
So you're
is
going to
3.
get to go and do your commands
Yes.
first.
Yeah.
So it's turn 6, and I got Master of Evil, so I picked my 2 units, the Stormtroopers, Vader, and my bikes. And
I have Blast Off that picks R2-D2. So I got R2-D2.
yeah. And you have priority,
Yes.
because it's 1 pip.
Yes.
And because I gave Darth Vader an order, he gets his dodge token
Okay.
because of the card. And when he activates, all enemy troopers at range 1 to 2 of him gains 3 suppression tokens.
Okay.
But just troopers, so not Luke, but any trooper choice.
Okay.
So you're going to activate, it's your turn first. So who are you going to activate?
I am going to activate R2.
Okay.
And because of this card,
Okay.
his speed, his maximum speed, he increases his maximum speed by 1, gains a dodge token, a suppression token, disengage, and jump 1.
Okay. So that means if he was in combat, he could leave combat now.
Yes.
It's basically a card that he can run away now, basically.
Right. But his movement goes up by 1, so it's at 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to move.
And he has jump, so he could actually jump over terrain now and stuff.
He's going to move over here. Take all of that with him.
When he activated, you have to choose if he is going to rally or not. Because when you did the order, you give him a suppression token. At the start of his activation, you're activating him now, right?
Yes.
Are you going to rally him or not?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
So he moved. That's all he can do then.
Yeah.
Because he only has 1 activation. So now it's over to my turn.
Yep.
So he still has a suppression on him, so I can't target him though.
Yep.
I am going to activate Vader, see if I can finish Luke off.
Okay.
So he is going to aim. I already have the dodge token on him because of my card.
Yep.
Command card. And I'm going to attack. 6 red. He doesn't change searches at all, so searches are gone. I'm going to re-roll those with my 8.
Okay.
So I got 6 hits.
Yikes. Okay.
So you have to roll your defense dice?
Yes. Red. Thank you.
So 6 defense dice. He searches on attacks.
Yes, I believe so. Yep.
So those searches are gone. Once they're gone, you save 3, but you take 3 damage.
Okay.
Because you don't have dodge or anything on you right now, right?
No, so he's done.
So yeah, Vader finished Luke.
Yep.
My aim token's gone. So you would lose your Luke's command cards now if there was any left of them. But it's turn 6, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But if he was dead before that,
Then the command cards come out. Yep.
So now it goes to your turn.
I have to take Luke out of the pool.
Okay.
So I have my troopers.
Okay.
So I gotta rally them because they have 2 suppression tokens.
So you rolled 2 white dice in.
I only got 1. Doesn't get rid of both, right? So they still have 1. So that means they can only do 1 thing.
Yep.
So they are going to shoot at the bike.
Okay.
So I need 2 black. Okay. Come on, big money. That works.
2 hits?
Yep.
Okay, I gotta roll my defense dice. Nothing. I don't have a dodge or anything. Anything on him. So yeah, he takes his last 2 wounds and he's gone.
Cool.
So you got rid of my bikes. So it's over to me.
Yep.
So see, it's cool that it goes back and forth pretty fast. Because once I took out lots of your pikes with my bikes, I thought it was looking pretty bad for you.
Yeah.
But it still went back and forth pretty good. And even now, it's still kind of close. It came down to if you would have had Luke could have hit back at Vader and could have killed him and it would have changed.
Yep. But Luke didn't have enough wounds left.
Yeah. So it was still a pretty close game, too.
Yep.
And still, right now, nobody has a victory point.
Yep.
Unless I move. Oh. Vader's already gone, actually.
Yep.
So I can't actually get a victory point in here because I can't move Vader.
Yep.
So it's going to come down to points, which I think, because if you would have took out Vader, he's 190 points.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I think you got me on points.
But I'm going to activate my troopers, and even if they moved, they would have to go slow to go over here. Oh, let's see. So, yeah, I can't see R2's a little out of the way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go.
Can they shoot at the troopers, though?
They're just going to go over here for 1. That's their first activation.
Okay.
And for their second activation, they move 2. Can I actually get... I'm seeing if I can actually get into the zone.
Oh, you just...
Yeah, I just get... The leader just gets in. And then this is where the whole manipulation of where you put stuff in is they have to be in unit cohesion of the leader.
Yeah.
So I can actually put 1 there.
That's funny.
But the unit... it's the unit leader, though.
Yes, it is.
So it doesn't matter. These guys don't even have to be in. The unit leader has to be in, and he just gets in.
That's funny.
And they're done.
Yep.
And that's everybody.
Yep.
So...
You got me.
By 1 point.
Yeah.
Only just at the end there. And R2 still... See, R2 did pretty good.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, if you were able...
If I had...
pretty good defensive that way. The other way, if you would have maybe been able to get R2... He's slow, though. Trying to get him to the deployment zone would have been tough.
Yeah. And if I had been able to... What I was trying to do on my card with R2, and if I hadn't had that suppression token, and I took out the bike with R2, I might have been able to kill Vader with those last 2 troops.
Yeah.
Might have. But...
Or if your card had Luke, you could have had Luke go, and if Luke would have hit Vader, let's see, I'll roll the 6 black dice. If Luke would have went, and if he would have turned that to a crit.
Yeah.
That was me rolling 4. I would have had to roll Nah, I would have saved it.
Yeah.
But that's all chance. Anyway.
Yeah, it would have been close.
Still.
Yeah.
I like the Black Suns too, and you like your pikes. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I do. I got to get them work on positioning more. Something I'm learning with this game about where to put stuff and.
Yeah, because the whip's
optimal.
cool, but I don't know because I think the pikes are a little more fragile than the Suns because the Suns have armor. So getting them close to use the whip might be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, or giving
having
them
them
something.
sit back and snipe people would be cool too.
Yeah, giving them something that maybe tries to give them a little bit of armor would be helpful. I don't know if you can even do that.
No, you can't give armor to You can help them with their courage and other stuff, but I don't think you can give armor to people.
Okay. But yeah, that was fun. I liked R2. I think that's very cool.
Even though C-3PO got blown up by a rocket.
That's okay. So if you're looking for a cool addition to your Rebels with a new way to play, R2 is a good choice.
And you can play. They come with cards to play with the Rebels, or you can play them with the Republic too.
Yes.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
And the rules are the same for both. If the Republic, it's just a card is different.
Right. Okay.
And then the scenarios for the drop pod would be cool too. The escape pod.
Yeah. Maybe we'll check those out when we're a little bit more familiar with the game.
Because this was 500 points. Maybe we'll try the T one next time, which is 600. So you could actually have Luke and Leia. And I haven't finished Boba Fett yet, but I have Boba Fett to play with too.
Sounds
Because you can actually have 2 commanders.
Yep.
Boba Fett's not a commander, but I could have more points too.
Yeah, cool. Sounds like fun. I can't wait to see what the Mandalorians can do. And of course, we're excited for, I can never say his name right, the Mandalorian and Grogu. So I just call him that.
Durjajan?
Yeah. So we're excited for those two. But thanks for coming out. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out our giveaway for the Pike Syndicate box. Pike Syndicate Foot Soldiers box.
You already think 5 people have joined already, so.
Yeah. So make sure you check it out. And don't forget, if you've already entered one of our giveaways, you are welcome to enter this one. Make sure you comment on either this video or the giveaway video. Mm-hmm. I like Pikes or I like Star Wars, something like that. And yeah, we look forward to hearing from you, and good luck with the giveaway, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.